Hey guys, it's Jake. For the encouraging words today, I want to talk to you guys about giving in this time. And I think this time has made it so that the way we give, what we give and everything, it's a little bit different. And to kind of introduce this topic, I want to read from Acts 3, a familiar story that I've always read from. It's about the lame beggar when he's healed by Peter. And whenever I've read this story, I've basically read it from the point of view of the lame man being healed. But I kind of want to read it from Peter's perspective and just use that a little bit in our lives. So, chapter 3. Now Peter and John were going up to the temple at the hour of prayer, the 9th hour. And a man lame from birth was being carried, whom they laid daily at the gate of the temple that is called the Beautiful Gate, to ask alms of those entering the temple. Seeing Peter and John about to go into the temple, he asked to receive alms. And Peter directed his gaze at him, as did John, and said, "Look at us." And he fixed his attention on them, expecting to receive something from them. But Peter said, "I have no silver and gold, but what I do have, I give to you. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise up and walk." The part of this story that I want to focus on is that Peter was asked to give something, but it wasn't something that Peter had. And that did not affect Peter's heart that was ready to give. He was ready, he took what he did have and he gave that to him as opposed to not giving it at all. And I think for me, so many times I feel like I don't have what is being required. I don't have what is being needed. And in this time, I think some of us are being asked to give certain things that we're not used to giving. I know there's a lot of parents that are trying to figure out how to homeschool their kids that aren't used to it. Or you can't give the way you normally give, and it kind of feels like everything that you used to give, you can't give, and you're kind of wondering how to give now, and sometimes for me that makes me just give up. But I think we need to be a little bit more like Peter and take what we do have and give it. And maybe you're asking, when I say this, who would I give it to? I think this is an opportunity where we can give to those who are close to us in ways we've never given before. Perhaps what you have now that you've never had to give is time. You can give your kids, your family time. We can write. We could write like ways we've never written. We can call. We can text encouragements. With schooling, you can teach your kids what you do know. You can teach them things that are going on in life that you can use in life later. So many times I think we think somebody has an expectation of us of what to give, and because we don't feel like we can meet that, or that Christ can't meet it through us, we just call it quits. If you notice, Peter did not actually even grant him what he asked for, and it's pretty obvious from the story. I'm pretty sure the lame man was happy with what he got. And I think when we will use what God has actually given us, for it says in the Bible that He's prepared good works for us to do in advance. If we will use what God has actually given us to give and not worry about what we can't give, but to give freely, without reservation, what God has granted us to give, I think that really helped change some lives. And I think God could use us a lot better through that. So I just hope that helps. I hope it helps you to give in this time and look close to home and give to some people that maybe time has made it, or busyness has made it so we haven't given to them like we should. That's all I got. Thanks, guys.